From the second largest city in the U.S., Los Angeles, California, we've got football as EA Sports coverage of the NFL is on the air. Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And we are underway here in Los Angeles. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. Now a handoff as they run left side. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. Only a couple for him there.
What the hell was that?
First play, and it's second down.
Well, obviously they would have at least liked to have gotten back to the original line of scrimmage. Instead now, they're dealing with second and long.
I thought they would have passed it after the penalty. Probably wish they would have now. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. He's got the hook up downfield to McConkey. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Play action. It's Herbert. They'll roll him out right. They're looking for Jefferson, but this is intercepted. Now he's hit on the return. It's a loose football, but this will get out out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Can almost see inside his face mask there. Relief. He coughed
crazy
it out,
shit.
goes out of bounds, they keep it.
Someone came around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man. And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture.
Trying to run inside, but nothing there. There to make the tackle, Khalil Mack. Second and 10. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he'll be close to a first down at the Chargers' 33. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Throwing now is Mahomes. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. Well, partner, that's the start that you want right there. And you know he spent the entire offseason throwing hundreds, I'd probably say thousands of passes, getting ready for that moment. The first throw of the new season. He's dreamed about it, thought about it, and now it's out of the way. Now, 1 for 1, a lot more to go. Mahomes now to throw. Wide open receiver complete.
Just fucking tackle him.
Noah Gray, 26 yards. And the Chiefs are on the board here first in the season opener. So the quarterback drops to throw, looks over, and boom, a guy that wide open, he has to be thinking, wait a minute, this is some kind of a dream. This is too easy. Yeah, a great dream. One you don't want to wake up from. But for the defense, almost feels like there was a bust in coverage. Extra point by Butker is on target, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Charger drive about to get going. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2? Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving. Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 37. And he slings one that's incomplete. George Kittle, the receiver that he was looking for. And it's 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they? They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down. And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation. From a couple of yards beyond midfield, here's 2nd and 8. Herbert off of play action. And he takes a shot on the release, as this will be incomplete.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big third down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
And they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is third down. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 37.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Herbert. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. That is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Here's 2nd and 10. To the air again, Herbert. And he's got his man on the out route. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another first down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
Here's Herbert. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Christian Fulton.
Well, they're certainly not giving much help to their defense, are they? Because for the second time now, that D has had to run back out on the field early after an interception. And remember, on the last drive, the opposing side took it in for 6 after that interception.
Now a first carry here for their running back. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Chiefs first down. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Chiefs with the football as we start the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. A quick throw caught by Rice. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City first.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
On play action, it's Mahomes. Now he's got it. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Rashee Rice, a 15-yard touchdown ground. And the Chiefs go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that'll make the score 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
All right, come on. Let's go play ball, man. Got it doing bullshit.
The Charger drive about to get going. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit. Like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. And now here's a carry heading left. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
And that run was memorable for only one reason. There's absolutely no place to run with the football. No gaps, no creases, no gain.
Now a 2nd and 10. Here's Herbert. And he's got this to Jefferson. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 26. Herbert now. This one caught by Kittle. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. A chance for their first points of the season here as it's 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Chargers. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Chargers are back within a score. Well, they move the ball down the field through the air, Charles, and then finally they get the running game involved, and it works to perfection. Touchdown.
And, partner, I kept waiting for that running game to come into play and actually saved it until the very end. Touchdown goes on his stat sheet, but you and I both know, and he knows as well, his teammates airing it out made this a successful drive.
Herbert and the Chargers staying put. They'll line up and go for 2. They'll bring a tight end in motion. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And they'll have good field position here as he's out of bounds up at about the 34-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. So for this offense, Charles, remember drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Derwin James with a pick. He may go. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Charger TD. An excellent play there, CD, on the pick 6. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just wanted to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did, and came through with a big-time pick 6.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Now Mahomes. Flushed out right. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it will still leave him with a third down.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he will have a Chiefs first down, and comfortably so, as he gets 5 there on 3rd and a yard. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
That's taken in. It's Keon Coleman. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him, and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
And this one too low.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Now here's Mahomes. On Herbert, his 3rd interception. Picked off by Deion Henley. And the Chargers are going to get the football back at their own 17. So they'll accept that penalty, and that'll, of course, move the football up the field. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And bulldozing his way through. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. A great play there with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Chiefs have regained the lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that'll make this a 6-point game. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And looking at this situation, Charles, you got more than a minute. You've got all 3 timeouts. Probably no need to play this safe.
So what you're saying is that we're doing a little bit of a mind meld here, aren't we? Because I'm thinking along the same lines as you. This amount of time, don't be compelled to play it too safe.
And Herbert, his 3rd interception. And the Chiefs are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. A nightmare of a first half for him. That's now 3 interceptions. But Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go in the locker room at halftime, hit the reset button, and come out a new guy in half number 2.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Extra defensive back on the field for the Chargers now on 3rd down. To throw, it's Mahomes. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. Well, that's one way to convert on 3rd down, picking up 26 yards. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes to throw. And they're going to get him. They bring it down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. That was signaling a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12. Mahomes going to throw. He's going to be brought down there in the field of play, and the clock will run. No timeouts. They will not have the chance to bring out the field goal unit. Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be license to take some shots downfield.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're in the same trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Well, they were in search of a short gain on third down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Mahomes to throw once more. And his throw here is incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Hands it off out of the gun. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game.
That went out wide and intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And the Chargers are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. That is a tough way to start the 3rd quarter. You get the football, hoping to drive it down, put it in the end zone, and take the lead. Instead, they give them the football.
And I think the key here is for them to not get discouraged. That is not how they drew it up, not how they saw it in their minds. But there's a long way to go in this game. You know, they've just got to find a way to come back one play at a time. Yes, it's a cliche, but they can get it done.
Oh, my God, man.
They have not gotten him going at all. Tried to spark something there with a longer throw, unable to complete it.
But you have to keep trying. He's one of their best playmakers. No matter what it says on the scoreboard, you're always trying to get him the football.
In motion goes the tight end. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. It's complete downfield.
Man, running his ass over, man.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Now it's Herbert. Escaping the pressure right. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Now a handoff running through the middle. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
Come on.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Play action. It's Herbert. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. A great effort there. Already the 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Chargers have tied the ball game with a chance to take the lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that will put them on top here in the 3rd. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinator.
Oh my God! Oh my goodness!
A little bit crazy right now.
Oh my
Let's
goodness!
face it, all of our friends who play fantasy.
Crazy, bro.
And getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here.
Come on, Joey! Why are you stopping on the play?
The defender certainly didn't forget about him leaking out of the backfield. There was a guy ready and waiting to pick him up in coverage. And that throw
Oh yeah. Oh yes, sir. Get this fucking stop. Hey, you popping some shit. Spark the little blood. Spark the little blood. Spark the little plug.
They come up now
Spark, show
3rd
me
and
no
5
love.
following the incomplete pass. Throwing now is Mahomes. That is caught, and he'll go out near midfield at the 49. That'll put him at 77 yards receiving for the ball game. It's a first down.
That shit crazy, fellas. That's too much fucking time. Get this nigga.
Mahomes now to throw. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss. Defensively on the previous play, they gave up a pretty good chunk of yardage, but right there, they got a good portion of it right back.
And if we just flip it around from the offensive perspective, took a nice step forward, and how about a couple of leaps backwards after that play? They've got to figure out a big call coming up here to try and gain that yardage back.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a 3rd down and long. He'll drop to throw. Throw over the middle.
He still caught.
They wind up getting 16, but even that's not quite enough. It's 4th down.
Junior, open the door.
I believe that game
Curtis.
on 3rd and long changes things quite a bit because this would be a very long field goal. I wouldn't be surprised to see him go for it here.
You hear the doorbell? Mm-hmm. I want to call a timeout, so he. No, it didn't really matter because he got to go for it. He's going for it anyway.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Kazi, what's up, baby? Give me 1 second. I got you. Come on.
1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Now Mahomes got to have this one.
Get him, boy! Get him! Get that motherfucker, cuz! Hell yeah. About to be up 8 now, goddamn. He bullshit.
But they're turned away on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Some good games around the league here early in week 1, and this one's shaping up to be as good as any of them as we come up on a 1st and 10. Herbert off of play action. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense.
I wanted to throw that shit bad. I probably should have threw it earlier.
Doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. Pressure got home on that last
Shit.
play.
Square.
Forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Herbert.
That's all I want you to do. Go with him.
Connects with Kittle
Go with him and
underneath.
move.
He's
Go with him and move, baby. Come on, George.
Gets this one down to the 24. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack.
He's still up. He's still up.
Able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. An ideal spot here to get a 1st down and try to run some more clock. And this is 2nd and less than a yard. He'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And the Chargers are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And that'll be incomplete.
Shit. 2 of them niggas are. I had upgraded one of the niggas. The tackles are. You feel me?
takes it in for a Charger touchdown. A great play there with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Chargers get an important score there to extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. Extra point up and good by
Ain't in a rush, is you?
and that will ensure that it will take a touchdown and
Yeah.
a 2-point conversion to tie it. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away.
That gotta be a fumble. See, you see that, okay?
At the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. There's still plenty of time here in the fourth quarter. Just a one-possession game, down 8.
I'm about to say, bro, he better drop that bit. And he still do it, though. Like, he tested my fucking music. I swear to God, I did. You feel me? I damn started going with the nigga that started cutting. I'm about to say, we better make that damn time.
After a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing completion on first down, then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure.
Oh, he fucking got me.
Passing situation.
I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead.
Got me to fucking move, bro.
18-yard gain. So there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the fourth quarter, picking up the first.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time. And that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Another try, 2nd and 10 now. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll be taken down.
You get some start sticking our nose in there, cuz.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Nigga. No, Khalil, baby.
Defensive end, and that play going nowhere.
Get off the field, fam. All we got to do is just get off the field now. I got something for him, cuz. Oh, he punted.
And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team.
Yeah. Man, that's tough. That's tough. Let that shit bounce.
And this is a beauty as that ball's going to angle out at the 6-yard
And he
line.
fucked up, cuz. I don't know who the fuck he is. And he did. Somebody killed this motherfucker, bro.
Put some time in working on that, hasn't he?
Seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops.
Ain't no fucking way they don't block, bro.
Just barrels on the sidelines to try and put the football in one.
2nd and long, but you got to figure this almost certainly another run.
Oh, I want you to go this way. You don't want to go that way.
With the late lead, Herbert's going to throw it. And he will find his man on the outside. And he'll go out of bounds after getting this across the 15. Well, probably the only thing he did wrong there was go out of bounds, nursing this fourth quarter lead. You want to stay in, eat the clock.
Yeah, you got to love the effort, the catch, the extra yardage, but you've got to know the situation. Stay in bounds, young man.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
What an advantage having a lead guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. Fighting his way through contact. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped.
Man, we only had fucking 52 yards. I mean, I knew I had to start running the ball, but damn. 52 yards.
For power football. We just saw some of it right there. How about that run?
Yeah, breaking the tackle, and, you know, late in this game, he wants the football in his hands. He's had a good day. And he's got his man out of the backfield.
He's saving him.
And he goes out right around the 39. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there.
This shit
Gets
over.
his guy out in the flat.
So many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But
I need it.
It was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down. A nice.
Where my money? I need cash.
On second down, they'll run it here. And he will have a Charger first down, and that should be the one that gets him to the finish line. I guess he was saving his best for last, so to speak. Longest run of the day coming here in the fourth quarter right there.
And that type of run makes for a better night for him and his teammates, doesn't it? To be able to produce this late in the game can lead to some big smiles and satisfaction in the locker room after this one's over.
Herbert. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is incomplete. Oh, that looked like a sure 6 points. But he could not get that to stick. And that is a golden opportunity wasted there.
Oh, man. Late in the tight ball game, every play so critical. You feel like you've got to find a way to come up with that football. That was put in a great spot, but it just didn't want to stick in his hands. That's a big letdown.
And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32. Well, this was not just the opener of a brand new season, but this was a division game here in week 1. And to come through with a 1-0 start against a division opponent gives you a little something extra heading forward for the rest of the season.
Yeah, let's pile it all into one game, right? Opening the season, and you open within the division. You knew the motivation was going to be there on both sidelines. One just executed better and earned the win.
So for Los Angeles, they begin the new year 1-0 as they come out victorious here. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.
Kazi, what's good?